Good morning, it's Monday the 9th of March 2020. My name's Michael Edwards and I'm doing a series of videos at the moment about men's mental well-being. And these videos are based on my own experience of where 18 months to 2 years ago I was really struggling with my mental well-being. And these videos are tips around how we can help our friends and help each other with mental well-being issues. Clearly, uh, it's not just for men, it's for anyone who needs to watch these videos. So I'm going to try and keep this video as brief as possible because it is Monday morning. I've got a very busy and exciting week ahead of me, and also I think the video should be a little bit shorter, so I'm going to attempt to do that in some way, shape or form. I hope everyone's had a wonderful weekend. I've had a lovely weekend, a really busy Friday and Saturday, and a really chilled out day yesterday, doing some plans for the garden where I'm going to be growing veg. And obviously a lot of you have seen my videos, not videos, photographs over the years of to the varying degrees of success that I can actually grow veg. But it's good to have a garden, it's good to have that space to be able to do that. And so once the veg is grown, I'm sure I'll be posting some photographs on Facebook if the veg grows. Anyway, I on Saturday, Will and I joined the a choir fundraiser because we're doing an event next year. So we're trying to raise money to get that event up and running. And so a group of us from the choir, beautiful people, went for a bottomless Prosecco brunch. So my brunch was absolutely delicious, particularly because it had avocado on, and I'm a real fan of avocado. That's thanks to Judy and Roger. So at that brunch, it was really nice to meet a beautiful lady who is part of our choir, and Will and I have socialised with her before, and obviously I've only just met her because I've only recently moved to Newcastle last December. But this lady really endorsed Will and I's relationship, which was really kind of her. But she said one thing: "You're beautiful together. Just be kind to each other." And those words have played on my mind because Will is a very kind, caring, and compassionate person, very accepting of my quirks and the odd tear here and there. But he is an amazing person. And so the thing that lady said to me, "Be kind to each other," has been playing on my mind over yesterday. And of course, when you're in a relationship or you're with friends, you just want to be kind anyway. But actually, it's perhaps easier said than done. And so yesterday I was casting my mind back to when I was going through my difficult period with my mental well-being, that about the people who were kind to me just for no reason almost. But I think actually as human beings we're called to be kind to each other, we're called to kindness, and we don't want to necessarily be unkind. I don't think anyone goes out of their way to be unkind. So I thought, what does that kindness look like? What did it look like for me when I needed a helping hand to lift me up and put me back on track? So I came up with 3 P's: people, place, and presence. Okay, so I'm going to go with the people first, or the person. When we don't, when we know someone's struggling because they're not being their usual self, it's really important to look at that person. what is their personality, what is their characteristic, and match our technique of support, however that may look like and however we may support, to that actual person. Okay, and whatever situation they're in that's caused a mental well-being issue, it's important to look at the person and not necessarily the problem, and just focus on the person. And that's what people did with me. They looked at me, Michael Edwards, or Mike Edwards, some people call me Mike. They looked at me as a person, they didn't look at me as a problem, and that was really important for me. I realise that now. I didn't realise that at the time, but that was really important for me. And so the next P, that's people. The next P is place. We don't know, wherever we are, whatever place we're in, as in physically, we don't know what anyone who we meet, we don't know what place they're in, inside their head and inside their heart and inside their spirit. We don't know what place they're in. So being kind is an important thing to do, because when we're kind, then we know that we're not going to just by one sentence break someone down, because that one little sentence could break someone. And we don't want that for our friends and family. We want them to be built up to be the person who they can be. And presence, I don't mean gifts, by the way. I mean presence. And for those of you that know me, I like to chat a lot. But when I was struggling with my mental well-being, sometimes I didn't want to talk. And so what that made me do was isolate myself away from people, so I didn't have to talk, because people expected me to be me, but I wasn't being the normal. And there's nothing normal about me. Normal me. So, but some people recognise that, and I can think of a few people who would just say, do you know what, just come round, Michael. Just come round for a cup of tea. Come round for a coffee, whatever. Come here, come there. You don't have to talk. And that was really important that some people recognise that. That was really important. Just having those people present in my life, just present. I didn't have to do anything, didn't have to communicate, didn't have to talk. And I do know that a lot of you will find that strange, that I'm actually quite a quiet person, and I don't like socialising too much because it burns me out. But recognising that someone actually just would appreciate you being in their presence was actually a godsend for me. And I could go to people's houses, or they could come round, and I didn't have to talk. I didn't have to do anything. I could just sit and be in their presence, enjoy their laughter, enjoy their happiness, and contribute a little bit to the environment and what was going on. But being in their presence was an amazing random act of kindness. So today and this week going forward, we're going to think about being kind and what that looks like for other people, no matter who that person is, no matter what place they're in, and no matter what level of presence they need in your life to help them see the light at the end of the tunnel. It is Monday. I have got a busy week ahead, and I'm thinking about that while I'm even doing this video. But I'm going to get on off to work now. It's like something like 7 or something like that. So I'm going to get on off to work and see what people in that place that I can be kind to today. I love you lots. And that was not a shorter video. In actual fact, it was longer than any of the other videos. So I'm going to just stop trying now to do short videos and just say what I feel is on my heart to share with my friends and family. Love you lots. Have a brilliant day, by the way.